Well, tonight we are uncovering some new details in the death of a woman who was found inside a freezer in an Allied Gardens home around Christmas.
For weeks now, our Zara Barker has been digging into this story and found there was never a missing persons report filed, and the home is still in her name.
On a busy street in the Allied Gardens neighborhood, thousands of people drove by a home where a dead woman's body was in a freezer.
We are standing in front of Mary Haxby Jones's house. She actually bought this house in the mid-'80s as a single woman, and this is really the sort of the ground zero of a mystery that has really gripped this community.
Mary Margaret Haxby Jones's body was found in a freezer on December 22nd, 2023. But nearly 3 months since the discovery, there's still more questions than answers.
Out-of-town family members had discovered a dead body inside of a chest freezer. Obviously, that's an unusual circumstance, so that was what got my unit, the homicide unit, involved.
Lieutenant Judd Campbell with San Diego Police Department's homicide unit has been on the case, trying to find out how Haxby Jones's body ended up inside a plugged-in, unlocked freezer with no obvious traumatic injuries.
Ultimately, she ended up deceased and she was in a freezer, and I want to know why, and I think the public wants to know why.
If Mary Margaret Haxby Jones was still alive today, she would have been 81 years old, but police say she's been missing or dead for up to 9 years. So who was the last to see her?
We're all sort of wondering, like, who was this woman and where are the people who should be missing her right now and should have started missing her when she disappeared 9 years ago.
This small memorial with flowers and signs were placed outside the home after her body was found, and curious neighbors often walk by, turning their heads at the torn up caution tape and signs signifying the residents don't want any visitors.
There is certainly somebody living in the house now. Who that person is one of the many questions.
I knocked on the door, but no answer. Neighbors say they've seen an older man living there with lights on, but no one can confirm who it is and if the resident is her husband, Robert Haxby.
We have seen mail that was addressed to Mary Haxby Jones's husband. It's still being delivered at this address.
Have you been able to look into if anyone was collecting her Social Security benefits in the meantime?
So we're looking into everything.
We've confirmed Mary Haxby Jones worked at Kaiser Permanente Zion Medical Center from 1980 until she resigned in 1999 as a nurse anesthetist. Kaiser said in a statement, "We are deeply saddened by the passing of Mary Margaret Haxby Jones and want to express our sincerest condolences to her family, friends, and loved ones. Mary Margaret will be remembered as a dedicated healthcare professional and will be greatly missed by all of us at Kaiser Permanente that had the privilege to work alongside her." According to property records, Haxby Jones is still the sole owner of this home, and somehow her property taxes have been paid for up until December, and now they're past due. Outside the home now is welding equipment, rusted cans, and rusted cars with flat tires and expired tags. The red Prius and cobweb Toyota, both registered to Mary and Robert, sit in the driveway through a 16-year journey on Google Maps. But in 2009, Google Maps captured the outside of this home, a well-manicured lawn, the same cars, albeit in better condition, and a flag flying proud. It looks similar through 2011, but this 2014 snapshot is filled with overgrown grass and new solar panels. According to the police's investigation, this would have been the same year she went missing or died.
A lot of what we need to do is learn about Miss Haxby Jones and learn about that residence.
But the mystery on the outside just adds to the mysterious calls to the inside of the home. Our reporting partner with the San Diego Union Tribune, Lindsay Winkley, found there's been 20 police calls to this house since 2013.
There have been reported elder abuse calls. There have been several check the welfare calls, mental health related calls, an overdose call.
Do you anticipate charges coming from this at this time?
This is just not the time to speculate about charges or whatever. I anticipate that if we uncover criminal behavior, criminal activity, and we can substantiate it, that we'll take it forward to the district attorney.
The police department is still urging anyone with information about Haxby Jones to come forward. Reporting in Allied Gardens, I'm Zara Barker.